Hi everybody, this is Doug Kyle. So glad you could join us for our on-demand webinar. We're going to have a webinar that's going to be presented by Miss Ruth, and she does a phenomenal job of explaining iLivingApp. And so just give her about 12 minutes and I believe you'll enjoy the experience. And we again appreciate you being here, and we'll see you at the end of the video.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ruth Main. I'd like to welcome you to our iLa Overview, the app that pays in oh so many ways. I am an independent associate with iLivingApp. I want to ask you a few questions. Are you aware that over half of all businesses in the U.S. are now home-based businesses? Did you know that over 26 million people in the USA alone are unemployed or underemployed? And they're looking to home-based business as their plan A. In fact, the employment numbers for the U.S. came out today. They weren't pretty. Unemployment is back on the rise. Not surprised with that. And another 1.2 million people fell off the unemployment index and are no longer counted in the unemployment rate. Home-based business, however, has over 91 million sellers worldwide and growing, according to the 2012 statistics from the WFDSA, that's the World Federation of Direct Selling Association. Home-based business allows you to work around any schedule that you may have. It doesn't matter if you're working a job full-time, part-time, no time, whether the kids have soccer or Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, you can always fit in a home-based business. Were you aware that there are more millionaires that come out of the home-based business industry than any other industry out there? Mobile apps have sold over $30 billion in 2012 and growing. And folks, iLa is the only company out there to marry both mobile apps and a home-based business. And guess what? We're global. Let's talk a little bit about the product. iLa has a product that most of you are already very familiar with. Mobile applications. The app just happens to revolve around personal and business development. Things like goal setting, time management, health, leadership skills, financial management, motivation, creative arts, parenting, sales, and the list is endless. The content is delivered right to your smartphone, and you might be saying, I don't have a smartphone. It's okay. You can access it via the web. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we also have an ever-expanding archive of all kinds of content available to you. You're able to hit the share button right from the home screen on your phone and share and invite others. The featured screen will instantly stream the latest video of the week right to you right then. And again, the list goes on. We are just getting started. Our iLa app is always free to download, and everyone has free access to the content of the week. This free content is going to be so appealing that folks are not going to hesitate to upgrade to either a retail customer for a mere $6.95 a month or as an associate for just $9.95 a month. With the two options above, you will have full access to all the content in the vault as well as the video of the week. So why wouldn't you upgrade? Let's talk a bit about commissions and how we get paid. Because iLa, in marrying a home-based business with mobile applications, is going to pay us to share this app. They utilize what is known as a forced matrix. This means that as people join, they fall into the next open position that falls below their sponsor. Because of this team effort, you may see what is called spillover. This means that people you didn't refer and may not even know could fall below you in the matrix. And yes, they do contribute to your matrix pay. Now, spillover is not guaranteed. Nobody can guarantee that you're going to get some. But in most cases, if you have an active group of folks that are all out sharing, they have to fall somewhere. And most people are going to see what we call spillover. You can also earn matching bonuses for helping the people that you do personally introduce. And again, we're just getting started. Today is the first day of pre-launch. Our 3x7 matrix works like this. When you join, you fall into the first open position beneath your sponsor. Now, this can be on any level below them. It might be on their first level or their 10th level. Your 3x7 matrix starts with you. You have 3 people on your first level. These people may be people that you introduced, or they could be people that are spill from the people above you. Your second level will have 9 people, your third level will have 27, and so on and so forth, down 7 levels. As each level fills, the matrix moves to the next level, always filling left to right. So it will always fill from top to bottom, left to right. Now the company also offers compression. That means there's absolutely no breakage. Again, you're paid on matrix pay 7 levels deep from your position. A full matrix might look something like this. Level 1 is always 3 people, and some people say, but Ruth, what if I've personally introduced more than 3 people? That's fine. They just fall in the next open spot below you. There's a difference between frontline people and personally sponsored people. You can only have 3 frontline people, and they may not be people that you introduced. You can have an unlimited number of personal associates, and they will fall anywhere in your matrix. Your second level has 9 people, third level's 27, fourth is 81, your fifth jumps to 243, and your sixth jumps all the way up to 729 people. You times that by 3, and for your 7th level you have 2,187 people. Now for those of you that are sitting saying, well, what's a full matrix, and you haven't added that up yet, a full matrix is 3,279 people. Now some of you might be sitting there going, oh my goodness, I could never get that many people. That's what's great about home-based business. You don't have to work by yourself. You're working with a team of people. You don't have to introduce all of those people. In fact, most people's matrix will fill by all of us just introducing 1 or 2 or 3. Yes, we're going to have people that introduce 20 and 30 and 50 and 100, but we're all working together. As your matrix fills, you'll start to see people, not only your personals, but what we call spillover from those people that might be upline from you that are getting more than their 1, their 2, their 3. Maybe they're on their 10th or their 30th. Let's put it this way. If you have any doubts whether we could find 3,279 people in the first 3.5 weeks before pre-launch, which started today, February 1st, 2013, we put on a whopping 40,000 associates. And folks, we're just hitting our stride. We haven't even hit momentum yet. If your matrix were to fill perfectly, you could earn over $2,500 a month just in matrix pay. You see, you're going to get paid on every position that falls below you, whether you introduced that person to iLa or not. It doesn't matter. And no, you do not have to have a full matrix to get paid. Every month you will get paid based on the number of people that are in your matrix and where they fall and what your rank is. Every month you will get paid based on the number of people in your matrix and where they fall. So you don't have to have a full matrix to get paid. In conjunction with the matrix pay, one can also earn through what is called matching bonuses. Now this is based on personal production. This is a fixed percentage that you will earn based on your personal's matrix pay and your ranking. This is paid to you from the company, and it's paid on each one of your personals. It doesn't matter where they fall in the matrix. If you have 3 or 6 or 9 or 15 or 25, you will get paid a percentage based on that number. It doesn't matter how many personals you have. Once you hit a specific rank, you will be paid X amount percentage on all of your personals based on their matrix pay. Let's just talk a little bit about how that would work. In this instance, if Sally introduced Bob, and Bob earns a $1,000 matrix paycheck, the company will reward Sally for introducing and working with Bob in this manner. If Sally has introduced at least 3 personals, she will earn a 10% match on all of her personals. In this case, with Bob, he made $1,000, 10% of that is $100. So Sally, over and above her matrix pay, would earn an extra $100 for helping Bob. Now, if Sally's gone out there and personally introduced 6 people, Sally now would bump up to 20% matching bonus. So in this scenario, if Bob earned $1,000, Sally earns 20%, that would be $200. And if Sally goes out and personally introduces 10 people, she maxes out at 40% matching bonus. And in this scenario, would make $400 based on what Bob did in the matrix. Folks, that can add up to a ton of money. And there is no limit. Remember, to the number of people that you can personally introduce. In fact, I would tell you, you never stop personally introducing. You may slow down so that you can help your teams, because this is about teamwork, but you're always going to be running into people that are going to be interested in what we have to offer. So why wouldn't you share it with them? Why should you choose iLa? iLa is the first to market, combining mobile apps and a home business. Folks, we are the Kleenex in the tissue industry. We're available 24/7 from either your phone or online. It doesn't matter. There is no large affiliate fee to join and get started. It's just $9.95 a month. So it's affordable to the masses, and it's not going to break your bank. The ability to earn income even if you have a hard time going out and sharing this with others, because this is a team effort. Why should you choose our team? We have a very hands-on approach in team building. We understand and know how to build a profitable and strong, long-lasting team. And folks, we have some of the best coaches, mentors, leaders, and top money earners from other companies from around the globe right on this team. And you are all servant leaders. We have lots of team support through newsletters, updates, webinars, conference calls, three-way calls, and yes, live meetings and trainings. Our webinars are not only in English. We hold them, actually, next week we're going to start with our first Spanish webinar, and we'll move on to other languages from there. We also hold webinars in local time zones for many countries, such as the African continent, Norway, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, all of Australasia actually. So you're going to see a lot of webinars around the clock. In closing, I would like to mention that iLa is a company that is poised at the right time in the right place for you to actually position yourself for greatness, not only through the ability to earn a great and substantial income, but in the area of your personal development, wherever you are in life. You have the ability to achieve greatness in the two arenas that most of us want to achieve greatness in. iLa offers you the chance to be mentored by the best of the best in the industry. World-renowned authors, speakers, coaches, and mentors. At the touch of a button on your phone, 24/7 around the globe. Now it's up to you to take action. Some of us have already left the starting gate, but we're holding the baton, turned around, waiting for you to grab hold, and we're going to pull you with us. Get back with the person that introduced you to this webinar and secure your position in history today. I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. I'd like to welcome you to iLa if you've made the wise choice to jump on board. I hope you are ready for a rock and roll 2013 and beyond. Bye-bye.
I'm sure you'll agree with me that Ruth just did a fantastic job of giving us an overview of iLivingApp. As a team, we have calls on Monday and Wednesday evenings just to get together and answer questions. So feel free to join us on Monday and Wednesday evenings. You'll find the link on this website, and we'll see you there. Thank you.